My name is AJ Pruitt and I am the author of Anelthalien, and this video is my February author update. And I wanted to show you my author writing space. I don't write here, actually I just type here, and so I keep my computer here. And it's the last day of January, and I'm about to get a little bit more typed on the third book of Anelthalien. This is my notebook, this is what I do. So I will tell you tomorrow how much I actually got typed on this book. Hello, so it is February and I am ready to talk to you about my February author update. It's the beginning of February, so it's mostly going to be about January, but you know what I mean. So first I want to tell you I read some books in January. I'm not a super fast reader like a lot of people, but I did read some books, and the books I read four, I can't count. I read Wings of Fate by author Sky Horn. I read Volcano by Joanna White. I read When You Found Me by Anna Augustine. And I read Dixon Arrives at Rainbow Bridge by, where's the name? Catherine Alice. I didn't have room on my paper. But here are the two paperback ones I read. This one's really popular around Instagram. And the last story in the short stories, the 3 short stories, really got me. I cried through like the whole thing. It's a pretty good book. You should read it if you like romance. And this one, my husband got it for me because one of my guinea pig, my most treasured and dear guinea pig Pudge died. I've had her for 5 years. She was my first guinea pig, and so my husband got this precious little book for me. If you have a pet who you love and they've gone, especially a guinea pig, this is a good one to read. I'll do the full reviews at another time, but I just wanted to show you those. So those are the books I read in January. Writing in January. I'm currently handwriting Anelthalien book 6, and I'm stoked about it, you guys. It has so much backstory. It has, you just find out so much information. Every time I write, I find out more, and I'm just like, it's killing me. It's killing me so much. I wish I could talk about it, but I can't talk about it at all because it just has so much in it. I can't tell you anything. But it's going really well. And I'm typing book 3 right here. Not right now, but currently. I'm typing book 3. This is the notebook I'm on because I handwrite everything because I can't type things from my head. It doesn't work. Writing is my jam. So I'm typing book 3. So in January, I got 80 pages, 80 formatted pages typed. And compare that to my last video when I told you I got 90 pages in 6 months. Instead of 1 month. In 6 months I got 90 pages typed when the kids were here. So since the kids have gone home, my progress has upped very much. So that's a very good thing. I'm getting to type a lot more, and I am trying to just get as much done as possible on this Anelthalien book 3 before Eldon comes. And I'm doing very well with that, so that's great. Also, writing, I wrote a story for the anthology The Heights Will Go To. I haven't submitted it yet. I'm still kind of working on it. I read it to my husband yesterday, and he had some suggestions, and so I'm kind of working on that still. He said it was good and he liked it, but he had some suggestions, so that's good. Still working on it. And I'm kind of nervous to submit because my other thing I want to talk about is my other author stuff, and that's mostly with the anthologies. I told you last time I had submitted to several. One called Fool's Honor. You can pre-order that one now. I'm not in that one, but you can pre-order it now, and I put the link down in the description. Ann J. Hill is the one who's creating that, and I didn't get in, my story didn't get in, but it's actually probably a good thing because it's coming out in the same close time frame when I'm supposed to have my baby, and so I wouldn't be able to promote it like I want to. And she said she got tons of really good submissions, and so I think maybe mine didn't make it because it didn't quite fit the, it fit like the trickster thing, but it didn't fit like the vibe she's kind of giving off in all of her promotional videos. So watch those on her Instagram and go to her shop and pre-order if you want to pre-order it, or you can just learn more about it from her shop. It's called Fool's Honor, and it comes out on April Fool's Day, and that's around when my baby's due. Wouldn't it be funny if Eldon was born on April Fool's Day? I think it would be. But also, Aphotic Love. I am an Aphotic Love, and that's Effie Joe Stock is doing that. I also put the link to pre-order that one down, and I help do the cover, so you can look at the cover. If you just want to look at the cover, you can go to the link, the shop, and look at the book cover. I drew the hands, and the funny thing is, I don't think I've told anybody this yet, but when I was trying to figure out what might be a good cover, I asked my husband, and I'm like, I want something that's like, I want kind of like maybe hands holding or something. And he's like, what about a skeleton hand and a human hand? I was like, oh, that's cool. So that was his idea for the skeleton hand. And then like, I was like, okay, just like put your hand down. And so I took a picture of our hands. And so the skeleton hand is based off his and the other hand is based off mine. So my hand's on the cover of a book, and that's pretty cool. But it's full of deep romance, kind of dark romance also. The deeper side, that's aphotic, the deeper side of love. Not like the fluffy and pretty. If you like the fluffy and pretty, read this one, When You Found Me, because it's more fluffy and pretty and happy romance. But if you want a little bit darker and deeper, go look at Aphotic Love by Effie Jo Stock. So I worked on the cover with her. She had me do a little help with editing. Anne J. Hill is doing most of the editing, but I helped her a little bit with some editing. So I'm really invested in this book, and I have 2 stories in it, so I'm super excited about it. Check it out. And there's also other book merchandise there on Effie's shop, so the link is down below. Just click on it and look through all that cool stuff. And then also, I have a story in the Republic Chronicles with Joanna White. I put her Facebook page name and her Instagram hook. Do you call it a hook? I don't know. Her Instagram name thing. I put it down below in the description so you can follow her. She doesn't have a page up yet for the Republic Chronicle anthology that we're making, but it will come. So just follow her and you'll learn updates about it. And that one is kind of, well, it's not sci-fi, it's space fantasy. And it's her world, but she asked a couple other authors to write stories in her world. And so one of mine will be in it, and I drew the cover for mine. We each like have our own covers for our own stories. I drew the cover for mine, so that's really exciting. When it's coming out, it's kind of later than the others. I think it's in the summer. I'm not going to say an exact date, but it's in the summer, so keep an eye out for that one too. Super excited about all of those anthologies, just to have my writing in different places. That's fun. And I'm also thinking about a special edition of Anelthalien book 3. The first 2 books don't have the map. I have the map drawn and I use it for my own reference, but it's not in any of the books, and so I thought it'd be really cool to put out a hardback special edition of book 3. Tell me if you have any ideas for it. My idea is to put all the maps in because they go to several different places. I drew lots of maps for this one, so to put the maps throughout. I also thought extra illustrations. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. Annotations, if I had any notes about like this part really gave me trouble or something. How I write is really different, and so I don't do a lot of things that might be interesting, but if I have any interesting things, I thought to put annotations in the book. And also like character profiles or an index with pronunciations or descriptions of what things are. I thought those would be fun. So if you have any other thoughts about that, if you think that would be cool, tell me. If you had any other ideas for a special edition hardback of book 3 of Anelthalien, tell me. Yeah, I think that would be fun. And I think that's it for all my author stuff. I have what they call pregnancy brain, really, really bad. Pregnancy brain, basically you forget everything because your brain is like pruning away all of the stuff that it thinks you don't need and putting in all the baby stuff that it thinks you do need. And so things like, where did I put my phone? Did I start the laundry? Did I actually dry my dishes after I washed them? Are there dishes in the sink? Just like I'll start doing something and then I'll walk away and completely forget. And it's so bad. And I can't think of words. I can't think of how to spell words. And so that's like making writing kind of difficult. But it's funny and it's terrible all at once. But that's the only really bad thing about pregnancy so far. I'm in my 3rd trimester. I have 10 more weeks to go. 10 more weeks to carry Eldon around in my belly. And I'm really excited about that. And about all that, I wanted to say that it's really odd to be excited about it because for like 11 years of my life, from getting married until now, it's been 11 years, we never thought we could have a kid. And so I guess my husband told me that he thinks we both kind of did the same thing without really thinking about it. We just didn't really like babies, and we didn't really think they were cute, and we want one, and we just told ourselves that, and he thinks that, and I do too, that like we just put on whatever you want to call it, we just put that on, and because we thought we could never had it, we never wanted to even think about having joy with having a kid or having a baby. And you know, babies were always gross to us, and we always agreed on that. But now that we're actually able to have a kid, it's changed, and we're excited. He's so excited. It's so sweet, you guys. It's so sweet how excited he is and how much he loves my bump. And he's so ready for the baby to come. And it's strange that for so long you tell yourself you don't like something, and then suddenly once it's a possibility, you like it. And that's, I don't know if that relates to writing at all. Like you think maybe you can't write a genre, and so you're just like, oh, I don't like that genre at all. But then once you write it, you're like, wow, maybe I do like this genre. Maybe it is fun. So take that as a lesson into your life. If you think you don't like something, just maybe it's because you don't think you can do it. And then when you can do it, suddenly you like it. I had nothing to do with changing my mind about being pregnant or not. That was totally God working and making me able. But there's a lesson for you, I guess. So I think that's all I want to say to you. I can't remember if that's everything I want to say to you, but if you are interested in reading fantasy books, I am the author of Anelthalien and the second book in the Anelthalien series, Earthquaking, and so please do read those. And please leave a comment. Tell me how your January went, how your reading went, how your writing went, any goals you have for February, what you want to accomplish. Just talk to me. This video is more relaxed, me just being personal and just wanting to get more of me out there about my author life and wanting to get to know other authors too, because I think that's fun. So thank you very much for watching. Remember to like this video and subscribe. Okay, bye. If you want to know more about Anelthalien or H.A. Pruitt, please follow me on Instagram at H.A. Pruitt. You can find me on Amazon as an Amazon author, H.A. Pruitt. Please watch my YouTube channel and all my cool videos on my channel, H.A. Pruitt Anelthalien. You can find me on the Facebook page, H.A. Pruitt Anelthalien. You can follow me on Goodreads by the name H.A. Pruitt and the book Anelthalien, or you can go to my website where so much cool stuff about Anelthalien is. The website is hapruitt.com. Hold on, it's not focusing on you. Look at the camera.
I'm used to it.
Stop. Okay, now it's good. What do you want to say?
Hi, my name is S.J. Pruitt, and I just found out H.A. Pruitt made her video without me here because she didn't want me in it.
No.
And I'm really saddened by this.
It's not because I didn't want you in it.
And then even the camera didn't want me in it, and it refused to focus on it.
It's not because, put your face back. It's not because I didn't want you in it. It's because you're too distracting, and I already forget everything. I already did my introduction. I don't know how to start without it. Hello, my name is H.A. Pruitt, and I am the author of What Is That?